I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to save you a little bit of time, a lot of effort, and just give you some old school techniques that I picked up in decades out here. It's not hard to do this stuff, guys. You have an owner's manual, open it up, read the instructions, identify the pieces and parts so you know what you're talking about. And you can do this on almost all zero turns and all V-rides and all hydrostatic walk behinds. It doesn't take a genius to do this stuff. Read the manuals, get understanding about what you're trying to accomplish. Boom. Yes, sir. She is all clean. It's the Turf Tiger 2 fuel injected with the Vanguard EFI 37 horsepower. 61-inch Velocity deck, all nice and clean. Yeah. Even the wheels came clean, boys. Look like a new mower. So, we got her jacked up, don't we? What are we gonna do to her? She needs her hydro oil changed. So, we're gonna go through that quick, easy process with y'all. So you don't feel like you have to go to the dealership and have downtime and waste money just changing this simple oil in your hydro transmission. Let's look at it. I'll show you where it's at. Got the pan, got the jacks. There's the oil filter. There's the plug. So here's the reservoir. There's your lines down there. It's very easy, guys. I have a simple filter wrench and 7/8 socket with an extension so I can reach it. All right. Simple process. So I'll walk you through it. Maybe you'll learn something, maybe not. It's okay. So for this Skag Turf Tiger, that's the filter we use. It's the big white one. The short black one is the oil filter. All right. This is for the hydro. So we got the filter. We have the 2050 oil that goes into the system. Brand name doesn't matter. 2050. All right. Let's do it. We'll loosen this valve up here on the reservoir. Then we'll go ahead and take that out. Very important, boys. When you put this back on, you have to fill it back up. Just like in the old school car used to be, you fill the filter up, you put it back. It's very simple. It sits like this, you won't spill anything. Fill it up, put it back. So this filter is going to take about 3/4 of a quart to fill up. All right. We'll put it back on there. Everything's clean. The rubber seal's got some fresh oil on it, and we'll pop it up. All right, fill the this has a little baffle in it. It's that big. All right. Your fill line is going to be at the bottom of that. So when you're filling this fluid up, as soon as you see that fluid come in there and touch this bottom on the bottom, you're good to go. To test. What I was doing, you can see how high it is if you look inside of it. Use your eyeball, look. It'll be perfect, okay? Stuff ain't hard, it ain't rocket science. It's just fluid and a filter. Make sure everything's put on correctly, level when you're tightening the stuff on and not off kilter. Nice and tight. And then we'll start the procedure to warm it up and get it going through the system. And yeah, we'll show you that right now. All right, guys. It's all warmed up. The engine's all warmed up. 5 minutes, okay? Just running for 5 minutes. Just let it sit there and run. Now we're going to get on the machine. The wheels are lifted up with the jack stand, so we're not going anywhere. We're going to engage it, go forwards and backwards for 2 minutes. That way it gets the fluids all the way through that whole system. All right, there we go. All right, guys, so we did that for 2 minutes, 2.5. Forwards, backwards, forward, back. Nice and slow and easy, no jerky motions. All right, slow and easy. Just so that fluid can get in there and start working its way around, get nice and warm, build up that pressure it needs, okay? So now we check the system for leaks, all right? So we'll look underneath it. Filter's tight, plugged on tight, it's nice and warm, the system's good, okay? So I'm gonna take it for a spin. Shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Doing donuts up in the street while this poor guy's been push mowing for like 4 hours. Oops. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, come on, guys. I haven't ever given her a bath. I've had her for 1.5 years now. She almost was brand new, doesn't she? And I changed the oil in her last week, so the engine oil is fine. Yeah. It's not hard to do this stuff, guys. You have an owner's manual, open it up, read the instructions, identify the pieces and parts so you know what they're talking about. And you can do this on almost all zero turns and all V-rides and all hydrostatic walk behinds. It doesn't take a genius to do this stuff. Read the manuals, get understanding about what you're trying to accomplish. If you need some help and guidance on steps and procedures, call your local mechanic. He'll help you out. He'll walk you through it, man. We're all family out here, guys. So the Skag's clean. She got some fresh hydro fluid. Like I said, man, I got a lot of grass to cut, so I gotta get these blades off, sharpen them, and same thing with her. She needs a blade sharpening. Keep your fingers crossed. A lot of work this week, and these machines are gonna get gone through hard with the grass. So, yeah. What we're gonna do here is go over just a few things that might make your life a little bit simpler, and I'll explain the difference between the two different Skag models on what you gotta do to change the blades. You know, I had a good buddy that had a nice John Deere, but did not understand how to get these blades off. And, you know, it comes down to a little bit of trick of the trade and easiness, right? So let's go over it. You know, these are greasing spindles. The Freedom Z has the sealed spindles. No, you don't have to grease them. They're different when you gotta take the blades off too, because these have the top nut and the bottom nut. And you have to, one hand on top, one hand on the bottom. You have a open end 15/16, ratchet 15/16, and boom. A leverage bar, okay? Leverage bar makes everything easy. You won't pull any muscles trying to muscle that thing off, all right? Leverage bar makes it like you're taking the milk jug cap off. It's just simple, all right? So Tip number one, make it easy on you. Boom. Big leverage bar, okay? Now, Freedom Z is definitely different. And it's, I don't know if it's good or bad, but there is a little trick to the trade on it. So let me grab this little piece and I'll show you, because you only need one wrench, which is your ratchet and your leverage bar and this little block of wood. All right, see it? It's all chewed up. I've used this thing for, I think I've had that for 10 years. All right, the block of wood has stuck around for 10 years. All right, boys. So look, take this block of wood. It's got the little notch. All right, see a little notch? All right, you're gonna slide it. Right there. All right, it ain't gonna move. The notch holds it on there. All right, now you need that to keep the blade from spinning when you put the ratchet on it. Okay, now it's a piece of cake. Piece of cake, dude. It ain't moving. All right, so that's how you gotta do the Freedom Z. And you don't have to have your ratchet up here at all. These top spindles, you don't touch them. All right, the Freedom Z, you don't touch them when you change the blades on. So I'm gonna pop these things off. And once again, before you do any of this stuff, guys, think safety. Look, I've got blocks behind all these tires, okay? I don't want that thing coming down on me when I'm out here, especially when I'm by myself, okay? Always safety number one. So I got the little, tablecloth. It's a fancy tablecloth, actually. It's laying on the ground, so I don't get nasty and dirty. And I'm gonna pop these off, and then we'll come inside here. And boom, 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 and boom. Dude, blades don't have to be complicated, guys. All right. We'll go over that when we get to it. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys. Safety first. Anytime you're going up underneath anything, cars, trucks, mowers, and you're looking up, put these things on, man. I've had eye surgery because of a piece of metal stuck in my eye before, so put these on. All right, we're gonna hit these blades, man. All right, now look. I've got that wrench. Boom. Up there for leverage. All right. It's holding it there for me. It's loose. All right. It's that easy, guys. Okay. Leverage. 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 Okay. That's the key to everything. I put these back on so I don't lose them, kicking them around, end up all over the shop. There's one. One blade, one bolt. The other ones are the same way, okay? You find something to get leverage on that so it holds itself. You don't have to hold it. Hold itself in there. Put tension on it and use your big bar to pop it off like it ain't nothing. Number two. It's only been like less than 3 minutes since I started talking to you about this. I always keep these in order. That way the wear on the spindle, this, and the blade all go together every single time. The wear goes together. Metal binds itself after time, okay? This one over here is a little bit of a pain. That thing kind of gets in the way sometimes, but it's the same process, guys. You pop it up, you put the leverage on the wrench, and it pops off, all right? I'm gonna get these off real quick. 20 seconds, I'll be off with that one. And we'll go to the other Scag Freedom Z, and I'll show you the difference between this one and the Freedom Z, all right? All right, guys. Ha! That's amazing. All right. Okay, that's amazing. Those blades on that Turf Tiger 2 are thick, all right? They're extra thick on the Turf Tiger 2 because of the horsepower of the engine. The truth is, if you put the wrong weight blades on that machine with that 37 horsepower engine, it will literally snap the blades off of your spindle because of the velocity it flies around at, okay? Make sure you got the right blades always, especially when you're buying new ones. The Freedom Z, she's a little different, but all right, those blades, sorry, whew, got totally sidetracked. Those blades, okay, you guys saw me mow the forest. What day was that? I don't know, Thursday, Wednesday, something like that. Mowed the forest with that machine. Boom. Now, I didn't see any major damage to those blades at all. I saw like one nick. That's some strong steel, man. Do not get your toes stuck under these machines, man. Ever. Ever. All right, let's hit this. Show you. Spindle will not spin, so we'll see how it goes. All right, look, I promise I did not pre-loosen that. I promise I did not pre-loosen that. That's just the leverage bar and that block, okay? It's easy. Show you on this one. Get the blade right here. Slide that down. Get some little tension on it. Hopefully she'll turn. Yes, sir. See, just like that. That block and that bar makes life a breeze changing these blades. For anybody, homeowners especially, that don't have any experience doing this stuff, can do it easy. All right, last one. Hopefully she doesn't give me any issues. Been going so smooth since my blower cord broke. That was coming anyways, y'all know it. Y'all saw the blower, it was junk weeks ago, months ago. Uh-oh, she might give me problems, boys. Let's see. Nope, easy as pie. All right, so the other blades took about 3.5 minutes. These are taking 3 minutes. I mean, guilty as charged. You know, I had no excuse not to do this more often than I do. But the honest truth is, These blades cut grass pretty good, and until you see stragglers sticking up everywhere, you just check them every week, see if they're still gonna cut. Hey man, it is what it is, right? That's the motto, it is what it is. We smile. All right, so I got these blades brand new this year. We don't use the machine much. I mean, honestly, guys, hey. All right, so look, since the beginning of the season, when I had my coaching buddy helping me, I was using the Skag V while he was using the Turf Tiger, because he's much larger than me, and that's just an easier riding machine for him and his back because of the seat suspension. So I was using his Freedom Z at the beginning of the part of the year. New blades. I don't hit very much. Like, I know my property, so I don't run over much. Yeah, those blades are nice. So the boys apparently have been doing a good job too, because they've been using this mower on and off, both of them, for the last 6-7 weeks. And there's no big kinks or dings or nothing in those things. So they're listening to instructions good. They're always careful on these machines, which is so important, man. They're fun to drive, they're fun to ride, they're amazing to cut grass with, but they will kill you if you're not paying attention. All right, if you get in a hurry and you're not paying attention, they'll kill you. All right, you see the banks and the slopes I cut. I always have to be on my top game to do that stuff. All right, off to sharpen the blades. Almost done. Look, you don't have to spend $800, $1,200, $1,800, $2,400 on those fancy blade sharpeners to have sharp blades. Okay, been sharpening blades for 29 years. Like this, or with a bench grinder, okay? 30-degree angle on the blade. You'll get to know it once you do it plenty of times. And guys, this easiest way to keep your blades balanced, same reps, both sides. Same reps, both sides, every time you do it, all right? I don't even have a balancing cone. I don't have any way to balance these mowers, blades. Me personally, I never used one. Maybe when I first started out, I did a couple years. But I've never been on a mower in 29 years that the blade sharpening was so bad that it threw everything off kilter and it was just not balanced. Like, me personally, I've never had that happen. So I'm gonna sharpen these blades old school, like I always have, and you guys can watch. All right. Turf Tiger 2 blades. One blade had a pretty good nick in it. Must have hit something. Ten times each side, boom, boom, 10 times each side. It should be fine, it's nice and sharp. It ain't gotta be perfect, but it's nice and sharp. And straight. This one has a nick in it. It ain't gotta be perfect, but it's gotta be sharp. Look, guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get these blades sharp. You don't have to take them to the dealer, get them sharpened. It's not gonna screw your machine up if you don't have it perfect on each side. Don't spend the time trying to balance it perfect, all right? This ain't a retaining wall. It ain't gotta be perfectly level. This is not a retaining wall. It is a blade. And in 29 years, I'm telling you, in 29 years out here, I've never had issues. And I've been sharpening the blades on my mowers myself for my entire career. Now, other people may have issues. I can't help that. That's how I do my blades. I'm gonna hit these Freedom Z blades real quick and knock them out. And I'll be done, man. I'll be done. It's nice, it's sharp, and it's balanced. Bottom line, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to save you a little bit of time, a lot of effort, and just give you some old school techniques that I picked up in decades out here. So, hey, if that helped you at all, cool. If you just wanted to watch me toy around my mowers, cool. But hey, that's it for Skag Sunday. That's what it was, Skag Sunday. So we washed her, cleaned her for the first time ever. She liked it. She got hydro oil changed in her filter. She got everything greased. I didn't show you that. That's misery. I ain't going over grease fitness. And blade sharpening, okay? So both the girls are ready to rock it out this week and cut some grass. Make sure you tune in, because I'm pretty sure I'll have at least 5 episodes this week, Monday through Friday, and then the weekend jams. Peace.